Hello.
Hello.
Come on in. How's it going
today?
We're good. How are you?
Pretty good. It's windy out.
It's on the hill. Anybody know how old the house is? It was built in 1910, and it wasn't always here. As part of Mary Baldwin, when it was built, it was Stanton Military Academy. It was the superintendent's house, so they could oversee the Stanton Military Academy.
All the boys on that side.
And you can see we got ham or jam on the wall here for anyone who was recently tricked. You've got the living room here where guests love to hang out. These are the two best chairs in the house. Sunroom is one of Chrissy's favorite rooms. Space that you can see Cannon Hill.
Great place to read.
Sometimes when we're having students over, like if it's a big group, they end up sitting at this table. And then there's the den. This is one bookcase among many as English majors.
We've collected.
There might be maybe a doctoral dissertation
Some
or a
poetry.
master's of fine arts
Couple
thesis.
publications.
And there's, one picture of our kiddos. Chrissy was in the Peace Corps in Kenya, so you see a lot of items from Kenya here.
I did get a spear. Camel ranchers where we were staying were concerned that I would be attacked by the Kalenjin in my tribe, and so they said I needed a spear.
And that's Samburu.
That's a Samburu spear, yeah.
I like this piece.
The runga.
And what was the runga for? For fighting lions?
This necklace was made by the oldest woman in the village for me as I was leaving, and the students came out and they sang this whole song about how I was a grown woman now and I was leaving the village. It was really sweet.
Chrissy would call me at it would be like 3 in the morning because you were in the capital in Nairobi and you could get to a phone.
Every so often we'll look back and I will reread and think, oh wow, I did a lot of really cool things, of which I have no memory of.
What were you reporting to Chrissy in your letters?
I was probably just trying to keep her up on what was going on in the States, make up exciting stories to match your exciting stories, things like that.
We also taught in Korea. That's a roof tile from one of the temples.
Taught in Korea for a year, teaching English. It was a lot of fun, but lovely people. I mean, just everybody's
amazing.
awesome.
Yeah.
All right, you want to see more in the house? All right.
Absolutely.
We're heading to the kitchen. This is where we take all our calls. It's still working phone. It does work. You should try it out.
My grandfather had it in his house and he had it retrofitted so that it could plug into a landline. Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Through the phone as well as in the other room.
It works.
When my kids were here for Thanksgiving, they're sitting at breakfast at the table and he knew they had arrived and the phone starts ringing and who is that? I said, try it. And I'm sure it was my dad on the phone. He was like, hey! We actually snuck up here on a weekend during the interview process because I thought,
Right after the first interview.
what is this place like? I mean, we're not going to keep going in the process if we can't see what this town is and we can't visualize it. We loved it.
Beautiful. And this kitchen was redone, I believe, in 2006. But it's a great space. Like when we have faculty and staff,
They just hang out
here. So our son lives in LA and he's trying to break into writing for film. And our daughter, who went to Carleton College in Minnesota, lives in Chicago and she's a public benefits navigator. They're the best mix of the two of us,
Of course they are.
They have good senses of humor. They're good writers.
They're both good writers. They're both smart. They're
very
both funny.
smart.
When they found out that you had got the job, Lena immediately calls and was like, all right.
You're the man now, so I'm going to be calling you and telling you how to do right by these students. But it makes it easier for us, certainly, to live right in the heart of campus and to attend student events and to make time to be with students because our kids aren't right here, right? When do you get the opportunity to be a public face for an institution and all these people, right? And to figure out what they want and need and try to move an institution forward to do right by them.
Thanks so much for having us here.
Thanks for joining us.